Please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better.
That's money now. That is wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, it's right there.
Here's a preview.
Having too much fun on our Shop RS 660, working pretty much all day at this point with Dave Moss, seeing what this stock suspension can do. It's pretty amazing. I'm learning a lot, learning a ton that I'm definitely going to implement at the shop for our customers who pick up these bikes from us. And not just this bike, but as many bikes as we can. Let's see if my memory works. The first session, the bike felt normal, with the exception of the slower steering, I think because of the Dunlop slicks that are on this bike. So we came back in, Dave did his initial adjustments. I went back out. The transition improved, but I started getting a little more comfortable on the bike, and I was kind of going deeper and harder into corners on the brakes. I discovered some chatter towards the second half of that turn-in section, especially into turn one. A little shaky.
Dave did his magic. I went back out. The chatter was gone.
Oh, feels good.
But the bike would steer wide. It would kind of go away from me. Pretty much in every corner. Came back in, I mentioned that to Dave.
I don't feel the chatter, but it's steering a little bit wider than before. I don't know if that's related.
He did some, it took him 9 seconds flat.
Same thing, you've got probably 2, maybe 3 laps left.
Okay.
Just confirm that's correct.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
I went back out there, the chatter was still gone, but I had my front end back. It would steer perfectly. So right now I'm just like stock suspension. The bike feels amazing. One thing I'm gonna do back at my shop is I'm gonna offer everyone who buys a new Aprilia from me, we're gonna adjust the ergonomics for them. The brake perch, the clutch perch, the foot controls, because what he did there was just like, it was like a no-brainer. It made me comfortable again riding at speed. So yeah, and then maybe sag settings as well. So, but I'll need a little education from Dave.
Very happy person with this motorcycle. So at this point, it's for me to put it back to stock and then go out on it and then do my own development process from beginning to end to see where I do. But I only get 30 minutes to do this, and I've got to ride an A and a B session back to back to get it done. So we'll see how quickly I can knock it out. Now in terms of the higher pressure, that created the cold tear on both sides. Dropping the pressure to 24.5 healed the slow side of the tire. The amount of damage here is reduced substantially. So now I'm going to drop it to 21 hot and take it back out and see what it performs like. Ideally, if I want to go quick, I should flip the tire because this is a huge flat spot and a massive ridge right here. But we don't have time for that today, so I'm going to have to ride around this. So the lean angle and drive is already defined now by the rear tire, because we just don't have the time to pull this off, have the tire vendor here flick it with so little time left in the day. So we'll do the best we can, but 21 hot it's going to now. All right, coming down to Sunset, hot lap now, everything's warm with stock settings. Coming in, can't hit the apex.
Whatever it reads,
That's the rear, just down one. Is the valve accessible? No, of course not. Of course not. Here you go. Oh. Okay. With the changes made, I need to go out now and evaluate the motorcycle first, not project what it's going to do. So much more stable on my knee, so much more stable. Okay. That's money now. That is, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, it's right there. End of the day, no champagne. Really disappointed.
Catch the full video at DaveMossTuning.com. Dave Moss can tune your suspension no matter where you are on the planet via his remote tuning service. Contact Dave on Facebook or by email, dave@DaveMossTuning.com.